Seamus, 10 years since you signed for Everton from Sligo Rovers. Good way to celebrate today.
Yeah, it'll be 10 years at the end of the month. I think the Everton feed got it a bit early and announced it. But no, it's January, the end of January I moved over or signed for the club. So yeah, coming up in 10 years now, which is a long time to be at this club, and I've enjoyed it.
I know, looking ahead to European qualifiers and all that, maybe Irish supporters back home were a little bit worried when you were left out of the side for Leicester and for the FA Cup match as well. Was it just a case of the manager resting you after the busy festive series? Yeah,
look, we had a lot of games in a short period of time, and the manager mixed it up a few times, and he left me out for the Leicester game and then the cup game. But I'm a big boy. These things happen in football, and I cracked on in training, trained well, and the manager put me back in today. So it's all about the team. It's not just about me.
And I suppose John Joe Kenny did quite well when he came in for you as well. Is that a little bit of a worry when the guy who comes in for you is playing so good?
I think in football, people can come in and play well. John Joe's a great lad, great young player, but sometimes you can get carried away with looking at other people for excuses. In football, you got to look at yourself first, and it's all about how you do yourself. Whether lads come in and do well or don't do well, if you go in next week and don't do well, then you have to look at yourself. So I'll always be one to look at myself first and foremost, and try and improve and keep trying to improve as best I can.
It took you a while maybe to get a foothold in the game, Everton as a side, but when you think that you hadn't had a clean sheet since back in November, that win against Cardiff, as a back four, you must be really delighted with how you performed throughout the game.
Yeah, look, usually these games against Bournemouth, there's quite a lot of goals, and we've been quite poor defensively recently, and we've been quite poor overall. We just haven't been getting it right, and conceding goals, far too many goals. But today I think the two centre halves defended very well. They made some great last ditch blocks, and Jordan was good in goal. And I think it's so important to keep clean sheets. It does give you that confidence that you don't get, and we're looking forward to the next game now, and we want to improve, because definitely the last 6 weeks, individually and as a team, we haven't been good enough, and there's a big expectation around the club now at the minute, and it's up to us to stand up and be counted and start improving our results.
And we know you came back obviously from the leg break, and then you had a bit of bad luck with an injury with your foot last year. Do you feel you're kind of getting back to your best now, or are you still a little bit off it?
Look, I take one game as it comes. I think I will have played good games and bad games before my injury, and just be down to a bad bit of form. And I think now when maybe you don't play as well as you would like it, people kind of think it's related to the injury, and that'll be never an excuse that I'll look for. I've had moments of form previously that I've been left out of the team a couple of years ago before, and I think as I touched on before, you've just always got to look within, look at yourself, don't look for excuses, and crack on. And that's why you play in the Premier League for 10 years, by taking these things on the chin, realising if you're playing well or not, and finding a way to get back in the team.